Hello everyone, thank you for joining my channel. First, before I begin this video, I would like to say thank you all for having so much patience in me after the first one, which was made like 3 years ago. And now here's the second part of the video. Also, another thing I would like to share to you all about this video as well, that for the PowerPoint part, I will not be doing a voiceover for that. I will also provide a voiceover for the example part, but for the PowerPoint part, you all can read it yourself. Or if you don't want to read it and just want to watch the examples, I'll put a subtitle / caption on the PowerPoint part, which is not that hard to find, and tell you what part of the video to go find the example to watch it. Also, behind the scenes, I've been going through a lot, which I just not too long ago graduated back in December. And also, not only that, I also had hip surgery back in the summer of 2025. Another thing I would like to share to you all, that I will no longer do coding videos, but sometimes I may come back and talk about it, or I may not. I also see myself doing something different on my channel, which you all will see whenever I upload it. But other than that, I hope you all enjoyed this part 2 of the video. Now that you all reached the example, first I clicked on Google Chrome, then I went to the search bar and I typed in W3 schools and I clicked on the first link. And next we are going to go to w3.css right here. And as you all can see, all the other stuff, we're going to go there next. But first we are going to go right here. So as you all can see, it should take you to this page. And we're going to go check out the colors, which is part of the CSS. As you all can see, this all the colors that they provide on their website, and this all the colors that the programmers and developers gonna get their ideas and colors from here as well. And as you all can see, here's some of their examples. You can also try it yourself, which that's what we're going to do for this video. Since I don't have Notepad++ or Microsoft Visual Studios, due to the fact that this laptop that I'm doing this voiceover on and all this example you all see is newer than the other one, which my other one had reached that 8-year mark, which I couldn't upload to the Windows 11, and plus it was pretty much like getting where it was just worthless. And I was trying to get it like fixed, and they were like, oh, it'll be like $200 for a new battery and some more money for the stream being flicking and all this other stuff. I'm like, man, at that rate, I'm just gonna buy me what I want. At least I know I can get, my 8 to 10 years worth out of it. So as you all can see right here, I did the less than sign and the exclamation, and I put the 2 dashes. And right now I'm still writing my comment. You all just wait to give me time to think. As you all know, in my other videos, I always say my comments in my own words. And also, as you can see, I tried to press run. As you all can see, nothing changed. And I also had closed it out with 2 dashes and a greater than sign. And now, as you all can see, I changed the color from being gray to blue. And as you all can see, it gave me like a light blue. I was expecting like a dark blue, but that's how the way W3 schools are set up. So I don't know why it gave me that color. So as you all can see, I decided to put like the @ sign before my name, my comment. And I'm trying to decide where I want to change the colors at. So for this gray part, I decided to change that color to pink, and I really didn't like this pink that they gave me. I should have tried like a pale red, and you all should see it in a few moments when I stroll up, and it's like right there. But other than that, I'm trying to decide what other color I would like to use. And as you all can see, I went back instead of the yellow, I'm gonna use a deep orange, which that color didn't even work for some reason. I don't know why. As you all can see, it just gave me like a blank color, no color at all. When I tried orange, it didn't work as well. So I don't know why it didn't work. And which it don't make any sense at all. So as you all can see, I just changed it back to yellow, and as you all can see, that's the color they gave me back. I did the Control Z, and I went back and looked at the colors. I'm trying to see, do I want to try another color out? And I decided I want to try this indigo out. So I'm gonna go back, and where it say teal at, I'm gonna type in indigo, which that color did works. Which is strange because the other colors didn't work, the ones that I want to try. As you all can see, there you go. And I'm trying to debate what other color I want to try. I'm going to try that lime out. So where it say red at, I'm going to put lime. And that color didn't work as well. It's kind of strange. So I just did the Control Z and put it back as red. Now I'm done with that part, and now we're going to go to the W3 CSS animations. And as you all can see, that's how the animation looks like. So I'll try the top, that's how it looks, bottom, the left, the right, the fade in, the zoom, and the spin. And I couldn't stop at the spin, so I just decided to click back on the top part or the bottom. So I just did the bottom, and also they just show y'all the code, how all the animation works. And so we're gonna test that out. And I'm really not gonna do too much here with it, so I just decided to close it out because I haven't did anything with animation since I was about like 18, 19 years of age. This is when I first got my degree in this stuff. And so this is the fonts. I haven't really messed with the fonts since I was about like in senior year of high school when I was taking that digital media course. So right here, as you all can see, that's the code for it, the examples. And another thing that I was using fonts for, it's a website called thatfont.com. I also used that because they had Photoshop in my course when I was in high school. So we are going to use like an example for this. So before I begin, I'm going to make my comment like I always do in my other examples. As you all can see, I'm doing my comments. After I close it out, as you all can see, there's a comment. So I'm going to highlight my name with the @ sign. I'm going to press Control C to copy that. And for the extra large and extra large and the 3x large, I'm going to put my names for all of those outputs. So instead of making the web, it's all going to be my name. As you all can see, I just highlighted and I just press Control V to paste it. Now after that is done, I'm going to make some space between the syntax because I want to be able to see how it looks, make it look more presentable for you all. And after that, I'm going to click run and it should show my name. And as you all can see, those the fonts that I use. And that's the output, and that's how the way it should be looking. Now I'm going to close that tab out, and next I am going to go back to the home page of W3 Schools, and next we are going to go into the JavaScript side. As you all can see, those are the easiest notes that they give you about the JavaScripts, like the fun facts, the tips and stuff. Which JavaScript is the most popular programming language to use. And also right here, I'm trying to show you all the inspector of this web page, which I just did the right click on my mouse and press inspect, and it show you all the like elements of the website, like the code, how the developer / programmer, what kind of code that they use, and their comments, and what kind of fonts and colors, all that other stuff that you see on this page that we using as the user, and the layout of it. It's show you everything. So this is something that I learned in my programming class as well, what kind of language you use and this and that. Also, I remember when I was in my programming class in college, like my classmates used to go on the Gucci website, and they used to like edit the price of the product, which is not accurate though, but it was just doing it for fun. And then when you hit like the F5, which is like refresh, or hit the refresh tab on your screen, it go back to the normal price. So it don't even stick anything, because website like Gucci, Prada, all them high class website, they are secured, so you can't even do anything like that. So as you all can see, I clicked on the JS introduction tab, and it show you everything about the JavaScript and all that stuff. And this is something that I remember using when I was in college, but I'm not going to use that example. And as you all can see, we are going to go to the JS where to, and we are going to try this first example. But I'm strolling through to see what else do they have on this page, since it's been years since I've been on here. So now we're going to try it out. And as you all can see, that's what it looks like. And now I'm going to put my comments, and you all just bear with me once again. Now that I'm done with my comments, first I'm going to create my example for it. So for this part right here, I'll put like hello. This is my let's see, example, first JavaScript example for my video. And I run it, and as you all can see, it works. And next, I will make sure I put my name in the header part for this video. So first I did type it in, then I was like, well, while I'm typing it in, I could just highlight this, Control C to copy, then highlight that, and Control V to paste. Then I made some mode changes. I put my name, first example of JavaScript in JavaScript on w3schools.com, and I hit Control V to paste, and I hit the run button. As you all can see, all that works. So it's really not too much of a thrill about this example, because it's been pre-coded for me already. So now I exited out that tab and I'm going to try out the JS variables. This right here I do truly remember doing when I was in college, but I'm going to pick out one of the examples I would like to try out, and it's gonna be the first one. But right now I'm just strolling, just be nosy, because I haven't been on this website in years. As you all can see, that's all they have right there. So we are going to use the first one. And I did make some errors while I was practicing with this. You will see it in the video, like I always do. I'm going to make my comments, so y'all bear with me once again. Now that I closed my comments out, first I'm going to see what I want to change, and the first thing I would like to change is the variable x, the number, which I put like number 10, and I did the same for y as well, just to test it out, and it should give me 20, and that's correct. And next I'm going to like change up the letters, and the letters I did mess up on and it didn't work, so I don't know why that didn't work at all. And I'm thinking maybe it didn't work because I didn't change it right there in the blue part, like underneath where it say document.get element by ID. So I decided to play with the numbers again to try it out, and they gave me 200, which I put 100 for x and y variables. So as you all can see, it's really not that much of a thrill either. And I did the same for u, and I put the r here, and I changed in the header, but I didn't change it like in the code, which I should have had did that. But as you all can see, it's an error. But all I did was Control Z to put everything back how it was, and as you all can see, it came back normal. So, and that's just about it. I was wanting to change the header, but I like, nah, forget that. So I just closed it out, and I decided to go try the arrays, the JS arrays. I do remember doing this, and this is something that I had to constantly know how to do when I was in college, because they always gave me like a pop quiz on it, or some type of quiz to do, or a daily grade. And right here, like I always do, I make sure I put my comments first. So you all bear with me once again. Now that I'm done with my comments, I'm going to highlight my name and press Control C to copy and paste it right there in front of that header part, in front of JavaScript arrays. And next, as you all can see, for the arrays, it listed from 0 to 2, which that's correct. So I'm going to put my own cars that I actually like seeing, like on the website, on TV. So I got Benz at 0, and I got Lambo for number 1. And for number 2, I'm going to put a Jeep. So I press run. As you all can see, that's what it's supposed to look like. And I decided I want to add another car, so I did a number 3. And I'm trying to think, what car do I want? Let's see. I'm gonna do a Ford. Then I decided I want to do another one, which I made that number 4. And I decided to do that one as a Rolls Royce. And as you all can see, I did make an error, which I didn't use my my semicolon to close it out, but for some reason it ran. I don't know why it ran like that, but it did. So make sure you use like a semicolon when you type something like that. Like for the other 0 through 2, you had a semicolon at the end. Make sure you all do that. So right here, I'm just messing with my comments. And now I'm going to close that out. And next we are going to go to the, the if else. Now this is something that I haven't used in a good while as well. As you all can see, it's talking about syntax right there. Also, I tried it out. I'm using the first example. And like I always do, I make sure I put my comments. So right here, I just copy and paste this time instead of doing that long typing, and just change it to ifs. And right here, I changed that to fun day instead of being good day. And right here, instead of being less than, I make it greater than. And also I do the same for the sign as well. Instead of being less than 18, I do it greater than 18. And I run it. And that's what you should see. Also, instead of being good day right here, I'm gonna make the other one good day as well, instead of being good even. So when I run it, should display. As you all can see, it does. Also, for my header, like I always do, I always highlight my at and my name, and I put it right there in the header. So when I get done typing my little example part, I hit run. As you all can see, that's what it says. And I'm just looking over everything before I leave. And as you all can see, everything look okay on that one. So I decided to go find another example. I'm trying to think what I want to show you all next. I'm gonna try this JSON one. That's something that I haven't looked at in years. So as you all can see, that's what JSON stands for. Here's the examples and the syntax rules of it and all the other stuff for it. Also, it does use curly braces and whole objects. And it uses square brackets and whole arrays. And the data is separated by commas. That's correct. Data is in name / value pairs. That's correct. It kind of sort of remind me of SQL as well. So that's kind of like similar to it as well, in my opinion. Also, here's another example. JavaScript if statements. Right here, I know I went too fast, but Java strings is another example as well. That's something I haven't done in a long time as well. We can try it out. So this is Java screen. This their example on W3 schools. And for some reason I was in a rush doing this video, like the stream recording of it. So I didn't really get a chance to do like an example for it. So I'm going to let you all look at something else. I'm trying to think. Go back to Java. And as you can see, that's Java tutorials. And that's something that they mainly teach about Java right there, the hello world part. So we're going to try this example, which is going to be like the Java syntax one. And underneath that, we're going to do the system out print in. And this is something that I mainly did in my class back when I was in college. So for this example, I'm going to put my name in it. And as soon as I got it in, I ran it. And it should just print out my name. And for this video, that's it. However, if you had made it to the end of this video, I would like to say thank you for your support. And also, if you all can do these few things for me, which is like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share to friends. And also, if you want to know more information about this video or what you had saw or anything that had interested you all throughout this video, please feel free to check the description underneath this video. Also, if you all want to know more information about me, please feel free to go on my link tree, which you all can see it on the screen, or you can check out my about tab. Once again, I would like to say thank you all for your support. I have more content on the way, and have a nice day.